everybody, Loading for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Sorry about the lack of videos lately, I got sick again. Still kind of recovering from it. Anyway. So, last night the OCG list came out. I kind of had a feeling they'd get ours before they'd get theirs before we got ours. We still haven't gotten ours, and it's driving me nuts, but oh well. So, the OCG list is going to be effective starting October 1st, and it's very interesting. So, first and foremost, the two new banned cards are Masterpiece and Dragonic Diagram. I agree with the Masterpiece hit. I kind of feel like Dragonic Diagram should have stayed at 1, especially considering everything else they hit in this. Because it just seems like overkill. Like, they're really going after these decks. And I think I kind of get a reason why. At least a good guess, and I'll explain why once we get done with going over everything. But yeah, hitting Masterpiece, it's an easier to summon freaking Pocket 4 Towers, and has an arguably better effect. So yeah, it needed to go. My general thing is you either keep Masterpiece and bring back Towers, or you ban Masterpiece, because as long as Masterpiece exists, there's no reason to keep a Pocket 4 Towers banned. Now, that being said, though, a Pocket 4 Towers is at 3 in Japan from what I know. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so, moving on to Limited. They really gunned after every single, big deck in existence. So, first and foremost, they put Tribe Infecting Virus back to 1, which I agree with. They should have put him back to 1 a long time ago. He doesn't need an errata. He's just not that great anymore. Yesterday Invoker, I think this is quite possibly one of the stupidest things to ever do. The Invoke deck has literally one main deck monster in the entire archetype, and they hit it to 1. Why? Yeah, I know Invoke decks are really popular and everything, but hitting Aleister to 1 is really stupid, because now your deck is effectively that's like putting freaking Polymerization to 1. It kills a lot of decks. And freaking hitting Aleister to 1 is... It almost kills Invoke. Now, that being said, though, I've been told that a lot of Invoke decks in the OCG were only playing 1 to begin with, but even then, he's still searchable by freaking, what was it called? Magical Meltdown, so that's... You still got ways to get to him, but that being said... hitting him with 1 is just really stupid. That's the only way I can think. That's the only word I can think of right now. Then they hit Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter. Considering everything else they hit, this is a bit overkill. They went after Dinos with Soul Eating Overraptor. Yeah, that just putting it to 1 was enough, but they also hit Baby Cererosaurus to 1, which I feel like was a bit excessive. Just hitting Overraptor to 1 would have been fine. The decks would have been slower, not as competitive, and a whole bunch of other... It just would not have been all that great. Baby Cererosaurus getting hit to 1 as well. That's just overkill. That's what this whole ban list feels like at times. Then we got ABC Dragon Buster to 1. Again, feels like overkill. I know ABCs were doing really well in OCG and everything, but that's your one boss monster. And with a card that's made to disassemble, reassemble, hitting it to 1 seems a bit excessive. Danglong, yeah, he kind of sort of needed to go to 1. Terraforming, as much as I don't want to see it get banned, it's gonna get banned. They're just slowly doing it. It wouldn't surprise me one bit at all if on the TCG list Terraforming goes to 2 or possibly even 1. I think it should wait to go to 1 till we get Metaverse, but considering nobody's playing that card, I don't even know if that's worth the wait. Then we got Spellbook of Secrets. They're going after the Spellbook of Rudra combinations and stuff, using Rudra with Blue Boy to, just get a little mini draw engine. Konami hates draw engines, so I'm not surprised. And then they hit every single, the 2 good True Draco spells and traps that are not named Dragonic Diagram. Yeah, this card is... Again, with all the other hits, I feel like it's a little bit excessive. But I don't know, maybe it was really necessary, but considering you still got 3 of the Recycler and 3 of the Halfer, Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's still okay. And then we got Trickstar Reincarnation at 1. I feel like they should have waited a bit on Trickstars. Okay, and that's just not me as a Trickstar fan saying that. I genuinely think that Trickstars are just, they're not as powerful as Konami wanted them to be, or at least I think they were more powerful than Konami was expecting. And even then, they weren't like stealing every single regional. They were getting the occasional regional tops. They get the occasional steal in there where they get top like 8 or so. And yeah, they top every now and then over here, but the thing is that the deck is easily disruptible and can get screwed over by a lot of different things. And hitting a reincarnation really, 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 really hinders the deck. So yeah. Now that being said, though, I do think Reincarnation is a card that should have been at 1, or at least should have had a hard once per turn clause on it or something, or heck, require you to have a Trickstar monster. I don't know, something. But Reincarnation was a card that was no matter what going to get hit to 1 eventually. I just feel like it's a bit too soon because Trickstars really haven't had their time to shine. Now that being said, though, Konami knows more than we do about like future sets and stuff, so maybe Trickstars are getting something in Extreme Force that makes them broken, like even more powerful, and that if they didn't hit Reincarnation then, the deck would have just been like tier 0 or something, I don't know. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. This does make me a bit worried though that TCG might follow suit and preemptively hit Reincarnation. I don't think they would on this ban list, the one that we're getting here shortly, hopefully, because really, in all honesty, it seems a bit too soon to go after Trickstars. Like, it really does. It just feels like it's a bit too early of a hit. And again, I'm in the minority of a lot of things. So, semi-limited Summoner Monk. I think he was limited over in Japan. I can't remember. One which Ice Spell, okay, that just hinders the Crystal Wing plays a bit. Max C, Konami's OCG is starting to follow TCG and slowly hitting Max C down to 1. Possibly even banning it. I'm going to say this now, I really, really, really do not want to see Max C get banned. If you ban Max C, then you're just opening the floodgates for so many super spam decks to make their incredibly unbreakable boards, and then it's just not going to be fun because you're just going to sit there and be like, wow, I really wish I had Max C right now, and just be able to, make a counterplay next turn. But yeah, in any case, I feel like that's just because of all the outcry and the salty Zodiac players who, because nobody cared or wanted Max C to get hit until after Zoo came out. Like, if you really pay attention to the trends and everything, yeah, no one wanted Max C to get hit till after Zoo came out. So, yeah, Max C really, it's a card that really should be, I feel like it's fine at 2, really, in all honesty. Like, seriously, Konami, just put it back to 2 over in TCG. Leave it at 2. Don't hit it to 1. Don't hit it to banning. Don't put it back to 3. Leave it at 2. It's a deterrent. It stops, like, just stupid spam decks, and it slows down those decks and makes it more fun for the game. But no, because the minority wants it banned, they gotta do it. Slowly. Next up, we got Pot of Avarice to 2. Wow, I never thought I would say that. I mean, I still remember when the last time we were able to play Pot of Avarice, it was at 1, and then it got banned, and it just, oh my god, Konami, can we please get Pot of Avarice to 1 over here, please? That'd be awesome. I miss being able to play Pot of Avarice. Now that being said, though, this card at 2, I feel like is a little bit crazy, okay? Because Spirals are going to be the dominant deck over in Japan, which is really weird saying, but okay. And they are going to abuse the ever-living heck out of Pot of Avarice. They really are. So, yeah. So next up, we got Future Fusion. This card just be put to 3 already. Just put it to 3. With the errata, just not that great. Then we got Fossil Dig to 2. Again, it just seems a bit excessive. I get it. They're really trying to go for a clean slate here, just hitting all the big dominant decks and any decks that might have taken over, except Spirals, oddly enough. So, yeah, they're really, really trying to make sure that, like, this new format that OCG is going to go into is a clean slate, a brand new format, and a brand new game, kind of, sort of, in terms of the meta. As to whether or not TCG does that, I don't know. We're going to have like 3 cards hit or moved around in the TCG list. That, or who knows, maybe they'll do what OCG did that one time and say no changes. I would probably quit the game for a solid 6 months if they did that. Oh my god, I'm so done with zoo format. Next up, newly unlimited Perform Pal Pendulum Sorcerer. Yeah, they really went after Pepe like forever ago. Witch of Black Forest of Tirarata. She should have gone to 3 right away. Scarm, Melbrance of the Burning Abyss. Gotta push for that Burning Abyss stuff now that the link is coming out soon. Rescue Cat. I'm honestly I'm gonna be honest. Rescue Cat, even with its errata, is still a powerful card. It's just like right now there's like nothing really amazing that like people want to play it in. Maybe with like Madoshes, especially if Madoshes get a Link Monster, or X-Sabers, both of which are very, very good contenders for getting Link Monsters. I could see freaking Rescue Cat being really, really stupid in those decks. Burial from a Different Dimension. Yeah, this card's irrelevant nowadays. Tanky, that was one of their like ways of trying to hit Zoo back before they just killed everything in Archetype. Preparation of Rites. Yeah, that card literally just got hit because of Necros, so yay, Preparation is back. Sacrifice. Yeah, Klee need everything they can. And also they gotta sell that pack with the Klee Link Monster in it. Domain of the True Monarchs, yeah, Monarchs aren't doing anything. Wavering Eyes, yeah, Pendulums need everything they need. And Dragon Ravine is just, it should have been put back to 3 like a year ago, 2 years ago. Okay, so looking at the OCG list, it really does feel like they're trying to make a clean slate. I don't know the phrase. They're really just trying to make a brand new meta coming into this new format, but it's incredibly obvious as to what deck is going to be the dominant deck, and that is Spirals. So yeah, yeah, this is going to be an interesting format for OCG. I can't help but wonder what the TCG ban list is going to look like. Hopefully we get something like this where, oh hey, just True Draco and Zoo are dead, maybe a few hits to some other things, put Maxi back to 2 please, and maybe give us Pot of Avarice back. That'd be nice. It'll be interesting to see what TCG does to follow suit. Hopefully they can give us at least half as good of a ban list as this. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Sorry if my voice sounds very hoarse. I've been sick over the past few days, and I really need to try and get back to making videos. I gotta get back on that. Been out of the mindset, part because it's sick and part because just school. Bleh. Anyways, guys, see you all later. Peace out and goodbye.